How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Rouse back with another video. So I was going to do a top 10 Marvel Legends of 2025 so far, but I realized that I only have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 releases so far for Marvel Legends, which I don't think is enough to make a top 10. But we can definitely make a top 5. So this is going to be elimination style, much like my last couple top 10s. And I know already right off the bat who's getting eliminated first. Agent Venom. Terrible update to a decent figure that's aged, obviously, and there's a lot of problems. No waist articulation, no ab crunch, just a lot of stiff articulation. He's also a little bit too small in my opinion. So Agent Venom was definitely a terrible release for Marvel Legends this year, and they're reusing this body with some added additions for the Magic the Gathering Anti-Venom, which I'm gonna get because it's Spider-Man, it's Magic the Gathering. But just a disappointment of a figure right here. The next easy elimination is, although I do love me some 90s Clone Saga, Kane from the same wave as Agent Venom. There are better figures in this wave. One of them is still up there, but Kane and Agent Venom, they could have done so much more. We could have had a ball peg at the waist for him. We could have made him a little bit bigger, given him an alternate unmasked head sculpt, you know, just stuff that adds to a character. And when you're spending 25 bucks, you should get accessories out the wazoo. And both of these guys were kind of a letdown. So both of them, easy eliminations. The next one is also pretty easy. Although I do like the figure, I got him for $5. But Maximum Hulk, for something that's supposed to be maximum, too much reuse. Same arms, same legs, new head sculpts, new upper torso, and that's really all they did. And I understand the mentality of Hasbro, but at the same time, if you're going to make something maximum, you got to redo it from the top down, just like Spider-Man. And even the Deadpool has some reuse, like the Wakizashi and his baby knife, and some of those weapons are from G.I. Joe. So the Maximum line has been pretty hit or miss. The Maximum Spider-Man, they're all too expensive, but at least you get a bunch of all new stuff with Maximum Spider-Man. So Maximum Hulk, eliminated. Next, let's see, Marrow is going to get eliminated next. Just not enough articulation on her. They could have added a ball peg at the torso to give her an extra range of movement. She's a good looking figure. She fits on the Marvel vs. Capcom shelf, but we're trying to figure out the top 5 here. So she is not top 5 material. Although there are some really great female figures that were released by Hasbro this year as far as Marvel Legends. Marrow, sayonara sucker. And the next one that we have eliminated is Adam Warlock with his Infinity Gauntlet, or Infinity Gauntlet with Adam Warlock accessory. Like the figure, don't have a whole lot of attachment to it. We got the Infinity Gauntlet. He goes great next to Thanos, but definitely not in top 5. I think it's on the Vulcan body. So yeah. Some improvements, some new cool stuff, but not top 5 material for me. How many do we have left? 2, 4, 6, 8. So we got to eliminate, what, 8? 3 more. All right, that's not too hard. Thanos, you were the hostage holder in the hostage pack. Great figure, nice update. Colors are a little off for me. Articulates well for a big guy, although these arm joints are very, very limited. But I already have a Thanos. I have the deluxe one that came with the alternate heads, so easy elimination for me. I'm kind of bending the rules a little bit because not all of these are new sculpts. Some of them are repaints, but when a figure is good, it's just like, you know, I can't really complain about it. So this Thanos, great figure. I like it. Doesn't come with enough. Was in a hostage pack. Psylocke was being held hostage, so this Thanos is getting eliminated. So now we got to get down to 2 more, and I think it's going to be pretty easy here. So Dakin, great figure, don't mind him at all, but for the purposes of this video, I don't need another Wolverine, whether it's Dark Wolverine or regular Wolverine in my top 5. I don't need that right now. Surprisingly, there's no other Wolverines, but Dakin Wolverine, we need the rest of the Dark Avengers. We need an updated Hawkeye, we need an updated Ares. So I was glad to get him, but like I said, this is a top 5 video. There's better figures. I like him a lot, especially this head sculpt. But Dakin, you go bye-bye. 2, 4, 6. All right, we got to get rid of one more. one more from this lovely group of figures. Oof. All right, getting a little harder here. We got to eliminate one more figure, and I know who it's going to be. It sucks because it's a figure that we haven't had in a long time, but it's also not the ideal version. It is the animated series version of Chameleon. We need a new 616 Chameleon, but for now I have this guy. He's on my shelf. He was definitely the best of that Spider-Man wave that had Agent Venom and Kane. Came with the most accessories, the most fun factor in my opinion. I like it. I like the figure. It's just, you know, this is, oh, see, I did have the problem. My Chameleon's belt is not connected. I was wondering if that was, how did I not notice that before? Unless it broke. No, it's just missing a piece. Yo, so that, I'm glad he got eliminated. How did I not see that? That was a running error in this figure. It was that he's missing a part of his belt, like it never connected, and that is the case with mine, and I didn't notice it until now, unless it snapped at some point, and like I said, I didn't. Ooh, that sucks. Alright, so yeah, he's definitely getting eliminated. That is awful. I don't like that. But you know what? That means that we can get rid of the silly belt thing and just make it so that he wears masks and disguises like Chameleon does in the comic books. Because this is from the animated series. God, that's a bummer, y'all. This is from the animated series, and it's like a hologram. So this mask didn't really work with that on, but if I take that off and I give him like some ammo pouches, we got a better 616 looking Chameleon. So shoot, y'all. Golly gosh, god dang. Chameleon, you're eliminated. And that, y'all, brings us to our top 5, and I will order them. I will rank them as how I feel right now. Number 5 is going to go to Evil Miss Marvel, or it could be Carol if you want it to be, from the Dark Avengers. It's a reused body from, obviously, the Miss Marvel Phoenix body, but great articulation, decent amount of accessories. She's helping to round out that Dark Avengers team. Definitely like Moonstone, Miss Marvel. It's a cool figure. And the outfit, if you wanted to do an Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes display, you would use this one with a different head sculpt. But yeah, great figure. She gets the number 5 spot. The number 4 spot, and I'm also factoring in value to these, so the number 4 spot goes to Ultimate Miles Morales. Now, some people have a problem with the hips. I don't really care. He's half Puerto Rican, half black, so he got some cake on him. It's fine. And also his mom is Rio, and she got some cake. So if Miles has a little junk in the trunk, I see no problems with that. But it adds to the drop down hips, so that he gets more full articulation. Like, look at that. Came out around the same time as the Maximum Spider-Man, so they are comparable in articulation. The only difference is we don't get that wrist articulation and we don't get toe joints. But other than that, he can really nail most of the poses that your Maximum Spider-Man can. I gave him the Game Reverse Electric Hands because Miles' Venom Blast is a cool power that he has that Peter Parker doesn't. So I like this Miles figure. Haters be damned. I think it's the best Miles Morales Spider-Man figure that we've gotten, and I really like it. So he got eliminated from my top 10 so far of 2025, but he's sticking it through for Marvel Legends. Then we get to number 3, and we're going on value once again. God, this is difficult. All right. We're going to give the Fantastic Four She-Hulk number 3, just because she's a bigger figure, she comes with a bunch of accessories, and she's only $24.99. She's regular retail price, not marked as a deluxe. You get that other ponytail head sculpt back there, as well as 2 dumbbells, and 2 extra sets of hands. So this She-Hulk is our number 3. Really, really great value. I really like this figure a lot, actually, even though she's Fantastic Four She-Hulk, which I don't mind that version of the Fantastic Four. But it's reuse, which should put it lower on my list, but for me, it's all about value at this point when it comes to Marvel Legends. All right, now we've got our number 2 and number 1 spot. This is going to be difficult, y'all, because y'all know Spider-Man is my favorite character. No, actually it's easy, because Psylocke was in a hostage pack, and it also cost $10 more. Was it $60 or $50? I don't know. But Psylocke gets number 2. Brand new sculpt, lots of accessories. She didn't come with a katana, so that's a bummer. I had to give her one, but she's just a fantastic looking figure with some issues. It's Marvel Legends. It's domestic retail. I don't really have a problem with my skin tones. They match. I figured out these other accessories, so that adds to the play factor. So I really like this Psylocke, but she cost $10. Was it $60 or $50? Let me know in the comments. I don't remember. But for me, I didn't know if this was going to be the case, but I love this Maximum Spider-Man. I really do. The price is a bummer, but the accessories, the posability, all that stuff, the way he looks, it's just great, especially for Marvel vs. Capcom. I love this Spider-Man. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so if there's a way for Spider-Man to be in my top 5, top 10, whatever, guarantee it's gonna happen, because that's just how my brain works. So yeah, there is my top 5 Marvel Legends of 2025 so far. If y'all like this video, smash like, hit subscribe if you're new here, become a channel member if you want extra content. Let me know how your day is going in the comments. Let me know if you agree, disagree, who you would have swapped, how your day is going, whatever. If you're protesting, be safe, keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to your local LGBTQ community. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. The winner, Maximum Spider-Man.
Just wait 1 minute. I'm watching this new Rowdy Rouse video and it's really awesome. I don't want to miss it.
It's like this chick that reviews action figures and it's really freaking cool.
Yes, I think they saw some videos and there's some really good contents out there, you know?
She reviews the ponies and stuff because you knows I love ponies.
She doesn't review ponies. It's freaking cool stuff, Toki.